Oh, challenges is always challenges on Ice Age TV, the Ice Age compound. Wow. Tomorrow's a big car show here in Leesburg, Virginia at the old Walmart. And wow, what do I take? What do I take? The dilemma of my life. Do we ride motorcycles tomorrow? Do we drive cars tomorrow? I mean, sincerely, I have serious challenges. And if I have to take something for tomorrow, I got to get in the project right now, moving things around to accommodate me to get it out of here, whatever it may be, to go to the car show. I think the Corvette could go, but part of me says we should ride the motorcycles. I mean, part of me says it's a motorcycle day. I don't know, man. I've got challenges, don't I? The Camaro Z28, the Z06. I don't think it's a truck day. We've got the Gold Rush hidden way behind all this other stuff. I've got problems, don't I? Yes. I've got really bad problems. I've got a used car lot sitting here in front of me. What do I do? Oh, well, what are you going to do? Okay, you know what? I think I'm getting close to an idea. And you know what? It's a project. Just moving cars and trucks and motorcycles around here at the Ice Age TV compound. I think I'm going to get the Camaro out. I really want to clean it, if anything. That Camaro is so much fun to drive. It really is. The stick shift, the exhaust. I mean, it's just such a fun car. I mean, for me, the Hellcats, I mean, keep in mind, the Dodge Hellcat is a really badass looking car. It just doesn't have the same fun factor as like my Mustangs do because of their manuals, rev matching. It's just incredible. Don't get me wrong, Dodge Challenger is a fun car, but the Mustang GT, Mustang Dark Horse, they have that rev matching. The interaction is just so much more fun. And like this Camaro Z28, it is such a race-ready car. It just is more fun. They're more fun to drive. I'd rather drive those. So let's do that. Let's get the Fireblade out of the way. Other motorcycles out of the way. Then we can get the Camaro out into the driveway and give it a nice bath. It's always about making the path to getting the car out of here. And, you know, good news is, the other day I was talking on my Corvette battery replacement. I didn't think I had this car on the battery tender, which is a huge mistake. If you're a car enthusiast, you know how important it is to have your car on a battery tender, because otherwise the car is not going to start. The battery's going to go dead. The car isn't going to get driven daily, so it's on a battery tender. Oh, it's always the joy of getting in and out of my cars in this garage. Very challenging, and without damaging something, including Kiefer here, who wants to do something to me. Always wound up, get out. I don't need you in the car, on top of the car. Here we go, sliding in the car. Borderline like a Corvette. Oh my gosh. When's the last time we drove this thing? I can't keep track. Too many cars. Yeah, eventually the cars are going to go bye-bye. Listen to that. Wow. Listen to that. So cool. This car really is just so much fun. I mean, just wow. 17,000 miles on it. I mean, this car here, this car is going to be 10 years old. It already may be. Let's look at the birth date on it. And whoever drove it last, they get this thing full blast on the fan. I don't think we need that. So, all right. So here we go. Got her in gear. Here's your different sport modes. Even I forget about that. Okay, let's see if she moves. Sometimes the wheels, the brake pads lock up on the rotors. So get her out of here. And let's give her a nice little bath so she's all nice and clean for tomorrow's show. If we take these, we'll probably change our mind and take the frickin' motorcycles. Knowing us. We'll see what happens. But regardless, I'm going to get this thing cleaned up. That's the real thing. And this car is so much like the Corvette. As you get older in life, getting in and out of these cars, I mean, you really do have to finagle your way without hurting yourself. I mean, it's just crazy. And how you get in and out of these cars. It's not the easiest thing. A lot easier than that Vet because you're up higher. All right, I said the dirtiest thing is, it's not really, it's just my garage. It's the environment. It's such a challenge for me owning cars and living in a barn that just constantly has debris and dirt flying around everywhere. So here we go to get the bucket out, soap and water. Sun's not out to hit the paint. and etch it. So that's a great thing. Perfect time, and it is actually beautiful this evening. Wow, making progress here. You know what? I just love cleaning my really nice cars. I mean, it's old cleaning the big trucks and SUVs, but the specialty cars I have, I really do enjoy this. This is like me going fishing, going golfing. You know, for those people out there that go on the jog, it's just their peace of mind time. And I have so many years just enjoyed taking care of the vehicles I own, and I just thought to myself this evening, it's incredible how many years I've been cleaning cars and how I just truly do have this as my quality time. I'd rather be doing this than fishing. Some fishing guy would be like, what are you, nuts? Yeah, I am. I don't deny that, but getting the Camaro Z28 all cleaned up, it's going to be looking really pretty. Now the kid's texting me, let's ride the Harleys. Okay, well, we'll see how it plays out in the morning time. Another great thing about cleaning the car in the evening, when the sun's not out, you can go so much further of soaping the car down without worrying about it getting etched and burnt into the paint. So that's another thing I really do enjoy about the evening bath over the afternoon. When you're foolish to clean your car in the sun. Maybe out there does it, you're just etching your paint. But yeah, I'm sure some people do, but whatever. The best thing is to be out of the sun, if you can be. So getting it all hosed down. Now one thing I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to rearrange the motorcycles so that I'm going to pull all the motorcycles to the left, and then I'll have the capability to grab the Harleys easier. And that way, if in the morning we change our mind, then we'll take the bikes instead of the cars. And it's such a beautiful time of year where in so many ways we should be riding our motorcycles because it's such the nice weather. This is really taking the cars, or a better time of year is when it's cooler months. And when there's a fine line there with the motorcycles, like we went there this past summer, and it's just so hot when you're in all your gear, your boots, your pants, you're just, it's not comfortable at all. So tomorrow is supposed to be very similar to today. So who knows? I don't know yet. But I just love the Camaro Z28. One of my all-time favorite cars. A lot of people ask me, what's your favorite car? I really think the Z28 is going to take the cake because it's such a rare car and it's so much fun. And if I had to say, what do I keep? What do I keep? I would keep the Z28 over the Hellcat over there. There's too many Hellcats out there. That's the reality. Not many of these. Putting the finishing touches on the Camaro Z28, what I do is I grab my nice Greenworks blower and I use that to blow all the water off. For the most part, you still have to wipe it down, but that's what I do. The Greenworks blower, it's a great idea. It is the earwax time. Come up to this exhaust. What I do is clean out the internals here because it really does start to get a lot of carbon buildup in it. And then it starts etching into the metal. So, no, Kiefer, get away. So if I'm out there, you really should take the time to try to get the inners of this really nice stainless exhaust that's on your car. And I did that in the Corvette the other day. It was really dirty. I was going to be able to call it the earwax clean out on your car. It's like cleaning out your ears. Kiefer in the bowl. And another Ice Age project done here on Ice Age TV. Got the Camaro all cleaned up, looking good. And just really a beautiful car. I feel very blessed to have even found this car. I'm surprised. You know, the guy that sold this, you'd think it'd be kind of a unique guy that owned this car and sold it out there to the Chevy Toyota dealership out there in Martinsburg, West Virginia. I just ran across this car by a fluke. They had just taken this car in. They bought it from the guy. Apparently the guy went to the dealership to get the service on it, and they convinced him to sell it, and he did. But if he's kind of the car enthusiast, you know, I'm just befuddled that maybe he's seen this on my channel. It doesn't get a lot of exposure, but that would have been so cool if the guy would have reached out and said, hey, that's my Camaro. You know, I used to own that. I was the original owner, blah, blah, blah. That'd be so cool. I've had that happen on my channel just occasionally. Let's see the birth date of this car. And it is 9/14. Wow. So this is a 10-year, isn't that something? So this car was built 10 years ago. 10 years old. Isn't that incredible? Where we are with today's technology of cars. And I mean, look at this car, 10 years old. And what's sad is, so over 10 years of production of this car, 10 years ago, I should say, 2-year production, like 1,984 Camaro Z28s built, I believe. How many survived? How many are out there? I know there's not many for sale out there. And once again, wow. Isn't that something? Because I was talking about that on my... So I made a whole video on my Corvette the other night. Talked to great depth. I could never get the damn thing to publish. This drove me nutty. It just, oh my gosh, doesn't end. So anyways, the Camaro Z28, this is truly, I wonder what date, actually what day, I wonder where this guy that bought this car, I believe this was a one-car owner. So you think, so this car probably didn't get to the dealership probably till like October. That'd be my guess. And so it would be so cool to hear the real story. What dealership he got it from? Was he local? I think he was. He lived in West Virginia. I think the guy is probably close to my age. He may have been a little older, who knows. And what's incredible is back in 2014, this was like an $80,000 car. Incredible. And I paid $60,000 for it close to 10 years later. So wow. Right? Wow, 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 wow. And you're probably getting seasick watching me do all this stuff, wiping everything down. We do know that he changed out the tires. Those aren't the original tires that came with it. I think they were Nitos or something like that. I can't remember, to be honest with you. All right, so looks great. Now the debate is, do we make it the bow tie day? Do we make it the Mopar day? The Ford day? Do we make it the Harley day? What day do we make it? And there you go. Unfortunately, things in a lot of chips. I should do a PPF. I was smart. But the problem is, paint's already kind of ruined. So, in that sense, wow. I'm surprised the guy didn't do a PPF. But he probably garaged so much, he just didn't think to do it. Oh, well. Got the Camaro all done now, and now here's a project. Oh my gosh, man. It's like I own my own damn car dealership, motorcycle dealership. So if my kid really wants to ride tomorrow, I need to relocate these motorcycles. Part of me is, well, oh well. So I put the bikes over here. It gets too complicated. Owning a lot of stuff, yeah. It's too much work, really. How much longer does it last, right? Yeah, I agree with you on that. Rearranging the shop. How often do you see me do this? It's just projects, man. Projects. Do you do it? You don't get it. Oh, the poor ice man. And the saga continues. Wow. I got a different idea here. Change up the plan, but I think I got a plan. Do I have a plan? I don't know. Getting there, slowly but surely. It is the mixture of everything. And who let the cat in? Who let the dog out? I think I hear somebody around the corner here that's driving a plumb crazy Super Bee. And where did she go? She ran away. Oh my goodness gracious. She is hiding on me. Wow. Look how dirty that thing is. Wow, 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 wow. We're getting there. Look at that. Got the shop. Got the kid on duty. She's cleaning her Harley. Got all the bikes reorganized. Now I know I can get the Camaro in here. I can get the Corvette in here. Then I can get my trike in front of the Camaro. For tomorrow, if we make the decision to take the Harleys, they're right here within hand's reach. How about that, huh? And is my plan working? I think it is. So I'm gonna pull a trike in And I don't know, I'll probably just pull it a little sideways here to just kind of block it in and kind of leave it at that for the night. I think we're doing great. It's so interesting how my two-wheel Honda Goldwing DCT, it feels so much more powerful in the moving the reverse and forward on it. And what's cool about the DCT is you don't have to go back and forth between your neutral and first gear to move the bike around. This you do. So this here, you got to pull in the clutch, you got to push down this button here, and let's see if we can get it to go. Pretty cool. See the lights come on, or did they? That was kind of neat because for a moment the lights were on, but now they're not. I wonder what that's all about. No parking brake, it's the first gear. As I come into the garage, I need to give this thing a bath. I'm just going to angle a little bit here so I got a little bit of room. I think that'll be good. That's it. Turned off so we don't pop the clutch and run into my Pride and Joy Z28. So now get off this here. It's so much easier to get off and on than the Harley Trike. The Harley Trike's very challenging. Yeah, this thing doesn't look too bad, but it needs a little bath. Let's here. So we got everybody, everything cleaned up for the big show tomorrow. If you're local, we'll be at the Leesburg Car Show tomorrow. And it's supposed to be a beautiful day. And the fans now can be turned off because it's really cooled down now. But the kid's hitting her Harley. She hasn't ridden this thing in ages. She hasn't ridden this thing in 2-3 months. That'd be my guess. So you split it up. The Honda collection over here. We got the Harley with the Triumph, the Groms, and we got the Camaro, the Chevys, the poor Gold Rush. The poor Gold Rush has been kicked to the curb, everybody. Oh my goodness gracious. So sad. So there it is. That's the big Ice Age TV, Iceman Adventures here. And had a great day today with Gail and Brian. Went out to the horse, and they had a great time. I took them to lunch for their anniversary dinner. And nothing extravagant, but we had a great time. Had a great day. And I've actually invited them to come up to the car show, but I don't think they have the time. It's always challenging and complicated. But maybe Chris and Shannon catch up with us at the car show tomorrow to go ride motorcycles. I don't know. We'll find out. So stay tuned and hope everyone's a blessed evening. And look forward to the Sunday morning car conversation, car show, car meet. God bless. Have a great evening.